computation. This is our 6th day, and I hope you already enjoy your meal because after this we will continue our hands-on session with Dr. Dian Triani. Okay, this hands-on session will continue until 2 p.m. GMT plus 7. So please, Dr. Dian, time and screen is yours.
All right. Okay, I think we began the first part of the hands-on already, but I think I know now how the HPC work, and what I want you to do is first let me share my terminal. So I am in a workshop 6 now, and if I go to the Dusty stage, and go to SRC, AUX data. I think it's trace, mini millennium. Okay. And LS. And what I want you to do, can you see my screen, right? Okay, good. What I want you to do is make a new directory. So mkdir with your name or with your IFC number, whatever. But you have to remember that name. So I'll just make dir pipet here. Right? And now, should you copy the mini millennium as well? Okay, so to be safe, how many of you have now make your own directory? Can you raise your hand if you have made your own directory? Awesome. Okay, let's wait for everyone. Does anyone have a problem in making their directory? Okay. So maybe we can continue. If you have a problem, don't hesitate to just unmute yourself or just type in your own column chat. So I think what is safe to do next is you copy the mini millennium part. So copy the mini millennium .par inside your directory. Okay. And I want you to do this every time you run the Dusty stage, so then you know what's the parameter file you run in each time. Have you copied? So cp mini millennium.par and then write your directory name /. Okay. Has anyone done that? Done. Okay. So now open your CD to your own directory. So I'll CD pipet and enter. And if I ls that, you should have a mini millennium.par in your own directory, right? Okay. Now do vim mini millennium par inside your directory. Do that and change the output directory here. So this include your new directory. So my new directory will be this. Hi, Farah. Okay. So if you're not, yes, okay, before this one, right. So let me, so I will not save the changes here. But if you have, then you have. Okay, so where are we now? Have you made the new directory with your name? Can you raise your hand if you have? Let me see how many. So there are 3 people who raised their hand. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, the Vim. Okay. Right. I can always. Okay. So you open. So now, has anyone copy their mini millennium to their own directory? So to do that, you do this. Sorry, you do this. So cp mini millennium.par and write your directory name. So this will copy a version of the mini millennium part inside your directory. Okay, all good. Now go to your directory. So cd pipit here, and then vim.
Hi, Vipin.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. We just need to copy this mini millennium file, right? Not the
Yes.
trees and everything.
No, only the mini millennium.
Okay. This dot .pr or dot .a underscore list as well.
.par.
Okay.
Right. You cannot run the cd. You can't run the cd mini millennium par. So you should not do the cd. Yeah, it's cp. Thanks, Ali. So what you need to do is, okay, first make directory. So mkdir, your name, and then cp mini millennium par to your own directory. And after that, do vim mini millennium par. But this is, check, this is your directory, right? So don't do it in outside, do it inside your directory. Do vim mini millennium .par. Enter. Now, to edit the mini millennium, you have to press I. So press the I button in your laptop. It is really strange. And then there is this insert mode, so you can edit your Vim. And after that, put your cursor and just be careful. Vim is really fidgety. So then you can add that. So type your own directory. And then we are still in the insert mode, right? So now push escape button in your keyboard and the insert will gone. It will be gone. And if you do that, and if you have finished editing the output there, then to save your work, you have to do, see this. So type exactly like this. So this will write and quit, and then enter. Okay. So I'll do the chat for the vim command. Yep, all good. Now let me check it once again. Yes, okay, it's gone. Okay. Right, all good now. Now go go to the home directory. I think it's still of data. Okay, so what you need to do now? Why is my... Oh no, what is it? Okay, I think it's just some random. Okay, let me remove that. Okay, good. Now, what I need you to do is type this stage and then src slash oxdata trees millennium. Now, after this is your name, Pepe. And let me try this one first. Minimillennium.par, and it should run. It will be, yeah, it will run very slowly because there's lots of us that use this. I think we can also use the batch mode if it's too big. But yeah, basically you have to wait until it's finished. But the output directory, like check this out. So the output directory should say your own directory. Sure, okay. Let me just cancel this. So what I did before, so you have your own directory, right? And you have copy the minimillennium.par to your directory. And you have added the minimillennium.par inside your directory. The output there should point to your path to your own directory. And what you do is this. So /sage, this one, okay? I'll put that in the chat box. But inside of my name, this should be your name. And then you enter, and then it should run like, it should give you something like this. If it's error, type the error in your chat box and I can help, and the tutors also can help. Where is my chat box? Okay, how many of you are running the Dusty stage now? Can you raise your hand? Okay, Sabrina is running good, right? Ashraf, Mika, oh, very good. How's the other person? How's other? Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's wait a couple of minutes. If some of you have finished running, then please raise your hand. Okay, maybe I can run this one and see how long it will take. Yeah. This one's already accessed. Awesome. Okay, maybe we wait a couple of minutes for everyone to finish running. Oh, it's almost 1 minute for one file. Okay, for Sophia, you have typed in the Vim line and edited your directory name. So what you should do next is the thing that I write. So you have to go up to the front, like to your home. So your cd /cd cd // and then you ls until you find something called Sage. Okay, I'll wait for the file two to be done, and then I'll show you what you need to do. Okay. Control C. Okay. So for Sophia, let me see. Good. Okay, I only have 3 files. So you are here, right? So you have typed in the Vim line, you have edited your directory name, then you do cd and go back 1, go back again, 3. I forgot how much actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4. Or maybe 5. Try doing 4 first, and then you ls. Yeah, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you do 5 times going back up, and then if you ls, then you should have a file called Sage. And if you have that file, then you do the /sage. Go to the directory where your mini millennium file is, which is this, and your name, and this. Enter that and tell me what happened. How many files are there for this run to finish? Okay, so after you run, if you want to check what files we got after you run, then what you should do is go to your own directory again. So cd src aux data trees mini millennium and your name, and then ls. So there should be something called model _ z some number _number. So this is the result model. This is the redshift, and this is the file number. So this is the result of the redshift 0 for 3 file number 0, redshift 0, 3 file number 1, 2, or 3. How do you get out of the Sage output file after you edit the direction? Yeah. What's Megan type? It's WQ. Okay, so what's in this file is so what we do here is we have a minute. Do we have it here? Yeah. So what we have it here, we have 3 files here. So 30633.0 is the 3 files from the mini millennium simulation, is the N-body simulation. So these 3 files contain information for the dark matter halo. It has dark matter halo mass, descendant, progenitor, everything. And then what we want to do is we want to build a model galaxies for all of the halos inside these 3 files. So we run the test.sh with this information. So like this one. So we run the test.sh with the reionization on and AGPUs and all of the physical model that we have talked about this morning. And then the result with all of the galaxy properties for each halo is in this model. So I will show you shortly on how to access those properties and how to play with that. But right now you need to run your model. Okay. I want to make a poll on how many have finished running. You've been trying to copy the par file in HPC Brain, but it always says permission denied. So, all right, okay, let's go back to the Vim part. So for Olia, what do you do? How do you copy the par file? You should do something like this. Okay. Yeah, no. So for everyone, so what you have, so let's go back to the first step. Okay. So if you have done this, then don't do it again, but you haven't, then let's do from the first step again. The first step is you need to be in the directory of the mini millennium. So you have to be inside the mini millennium that shows the trees and the mini millennium alias and the mini millennium par. And what you need to do is you need to make directory. So to make directory, you type mkdir space your name. So for example, I do mkdir pipit and just enter. Or you can also, yeah, do mkdir IVC your number and then enter. Inside the mini millennium directory, yes. Good, so now, okay, let me type it in the chat box. Have you mkdir Olia? Okay, and it says permission denied. Okay. Do you want to show your screen?
Okay,
Explain it out.
I will share my screen.
Sure.
Here it is. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, it says permission denied, and I'm not sure why.
Okay. Can you try that once again? CP.
Ini millennium part. Yes.
No. Don't do the slash. Sorry.
Yeah,
It should
test
be, the
text.
slash should be, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it should be after the test.
After the
Oh my.
task. Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
No, try that first.
Okay. Oh, why? No such.
It should be .par.
Should be. Oh my god.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh my silly mistake again.
You can press tab, so you don't have to write everything. Good.
Okay, it's good.
Good. Okay.
Thank you. I'm so okay. I'm so shy.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you. I don't know.
No
It's all
worries.
a silly mistake. Thank you.
Repeat. How? Hello.
Yes, Saban.
Yeah. Can you tell us like how to use the batch mode? I haven't worked with batch mode on HPs.
I actually don't know. I actually don't know. This is my first time using the HPC computer. Can someone in the tutor team let us know how to use the batch
For me, it's
mode at
terminated after
HPBS?
4 files. Also, can you please explain again the output files? What those means?
Yes,
I got
for
little
sure.
lost.
Right. Okay. So while everyone, okay, what I do first, I need to write down the steps. I'll write down the steps and then I'll explain what is the output file and then we can continue on that. Okay. Wait for me.
Sure.
And while I'm typing, can someone in the tutor team also shows us how to use the batch system? Maybe Ali?
Sorry.
Can you show us how to
Using
do the
what?
batch system? Using the batch system, like the queue system in the HPC?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it again?
Yeah,
using
can you?
PBS
Yes.
file. You can type manual in the terminal. It will show you how to create a PBS file, but it's in Indonesian.
Oh.
Or you can click the link in the chat how to create a PBS. I believe
Oh yeah,
Mr.
there's
Ibnu
a
has already
yes, yes.
yeah.
Okay. Let me tap Vim. A minute. Okay. And then okay, just a minute. Okay. That's it. I think I have write down all of the steps in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed anything. So after you run, I think many have finished running now. What you will have after you run is, okay, so I'll explain what is the input first. The input is this trees file from Mini Millennium. So there's trees 063.0123456 7. So there are 7 files from the mini millennium dark matter and body simulation that will have lots of halos information. So each one will have thousands of halos, and each halos will have halo mass, velocity, and everything. And then after you run Dusty Sage, it will each build galaxies inside the halos, and then we can have the stellar mass of the galaxy, the bulge mass, the dust mass, everything. And it will be stored in the model file. So if you if you go change directory to your directory and ls, you will see something like model underscore z some number underscore some number. And this is the results model. Oh my goodness, I forgot to share my screen. So this will be the result for Redshift 0 and file number 0. This is, for example, the result for Redshift 1.3, file number 0, Redshift 1.3, Redshift number 1, 2, and 3. If you run it for 7 files, then you should have until 7, like all of this for 7 number, and there are 8 Redshift 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Can you raise your hand if you got all of the model? If you have already finished running and you go to the model. Okay, Magat has finished, Shahna has finished, Lutfi, Sabrina, Shubham, Asa, Lukman Gading. Not yet finished. Okay, we can wait for that.
I have a question.
Or
So, Pipit, hello. So these model files will be used to generate the galaxy evolution, right? Like the star formation rate and everything as you said.
when we run, we generate the galaxy model. So we have finished, like if you have finished running, then you have finished the galaxy model.
Okay, these are the galaxy models which will be later used to calculate these star formation and other parameters, right?
Yes. So we
Okay.
already have computed that and it's stored in the model. Now we want to access that model. Okay. Let me see who haven't finished.
I have a question.
Right.
So since we're trying to simulate galaxies, and we're doing this through your repository on Dusty Sage, I have 2 questions. First of all, you made Dusty Sage based on the Sage repository, and why is that?
Yep. Oh, because Sage is already have all of the physics for stellar and gas. And so not to reinvent the wheel, then I built the dust model. So I just expanded Sage to include dust now, because before it only have gas and
Okay, understandable.
stars.
And my second question is, obviously I'm not familiar with using a supercomputer, and my laptop that has Linux is dead. I just want to ask, when you were learning this, when you were modeling this, did you use any computational books?
Any computational book?
Yeah, books, as in like, you know, textbooks that teaches you how to do this.
Oh, that's a hard question. I usually rely on the Stack Overflow in the internet.
Really?
No.
Stack Overflow, I see. So on Stack Overflow, how do you say, what part of Stack Overflow do you usually go to when you want to learn stuff like this?
Okay, so what I do when I'm learning stuff like this is first I look for people who have done similar thing, but not the exact same thing. So I read a paper and I see like what are the formulas that they have applied. So there's a lot of semi-analytical model out there, and the paper have been out. So you can try downloading the repository and downloading the paper and finding how they implement the formulas inside the code. And then after that, You can play with the formula and then, so make your own repository. And I kind of like copy what others have done, but change that. So that's how I work. Okay. Other questions?
My last question. My last question is, as a beginner, as an undergraduate beginner that has a limited amount of knowledge on computational physics, what would you recommend me to do when I want to go to this field of physics, let's say?
Oh, so you want to learn about this, right?
Yeah.
I think a good plan is to find a mentor. So find a grad student, for example, or some postdoc whose work you're really speaks to you, like you're interested in, and ask them if
I have no postdocs and PhD grad students that does astrophysics. Yeah, I mainly do quantum information actually.
Yeah. Okay. If terminated.
Regarding the textbook, but it's okay. It's
okay. Okay, we can talk about it later. Okay, so if it's terminated, you can repeat that, it's okay, or you can do the PBS because it means that I think it's oversubscribed. To do the PBS guide, open the thing, like the link that Dr. Ibnu has shared in the chat box. So Atika, how many models have you run before it's terminated? So it will goes like done file 1, done file 2. Before it's terminated, what is the last file that you've done? Okay, only file 1. Have you done file 0? So you have file 0 and 1, right? So you have 2 files done. I think it's okay. Okay. Has everyone have some file? Okay, the last one is file 7. Very good. But if you only have done file 1, then it's fine as well. So next, let's do this together. So let's go to the analysis. So go back to the first, like to the home directory and go to analysis, right? And in the analysis, there's this thing called IVC exercise.ipynb. So you can copy that file, but before the .ipynb, put your name. Oh, sorry, CP. So CP IVC exercise.ipynb, and then write down IVC exercise, your name, .ipynb. Enter. So the thing that you will edit is the one with your name. Okay. Now we want to open the Jupyter notebook from the server. And to do that, bear with me, it's Jupyter notebook no browser IP equals login. Okay. So I'll put it in the chat box. Right. So open that. I hope it can run, like it can run simultaneously. Okay, we'll see. And open a new terminal. So shell, new tab, open a new one. Okay, Let me see. I'll just share my desktop. Okay. Okay, so I want you to focus on this. Right? So you have, where am I? Okay, so this is the last thing that we type, Jupyter dash notebook dash dash no browser dash dash IP equals login. And then open the new terminal and write SSH, the same thing, workshop. I forgot with which, oh, workshop 6 for me. Add login, HPC, PRIN, go ID, and then -L. Okay. Now see this, there's this number here in the login. There are 4 numbers. Mine is 8888. So you copy that number here and then log in and 8888. Okay. And then, oh, put your password. A minute. I forgot where my password is. Okay. Ooh. Right. Oof. So then type your password and then it works, right? So this is the thing that you have to remember, like this 4 number is from, oh, it's a mess. This 4 number is from this, and then log in, and then the 4 number. Then you open your browser and type down localhost 8888. Oh, very slow. And then copy this token. Okay, there's this token here. It takes forever. Okay.
Wait, can you show the command? Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Wow, it takes forever. A minute.
For me,
Yeah, sorry.
somehow this command is not working.
Okay, so there is this page, and what you do is you copy this token, Command C, and you put it here, and then you log in. Should work. Ooh. Oh.
For me, that second command is not working.
The second command, which one? This
Yeah,
one?
this. Yeah,
What does it say?
says unknown option.
Anon?
Option. Something.
Huh. So did you do the -L?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So there's this -L after the workshop. And then this 4 number is this 4 number here. It can be 8889, it can be 8890. So whatever you got here, you put it here and then log in. Then you can do any number here, but then you open localhost, this font last number.
Yeah. Before that, it's just dash. I put it double dash.
Oh yeah, it's only 1 dash. And then it should work, but I think because all of us access this, it's very slow. Maybe I need to change the port. Maybe. It says port 8888 is in use. Yeah, so, okay, let me try changing the port. Huh. Okay, let's try another one. Control C. That's it. Come on. Oh, it froze. Okay, I need to go. Okay, right. So let me try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, then it's okay. So which number is it? No, it's 8888 again. So if I try this. No. For you, it's open, then great. So if it's open, then I think it's just my computer is just too heavy because of sharing things. Sorry, I need to run. But if it's open for you, then you can start doing the IVC exercise, your name dot ipynb.
Yeah.
And you can continue discussing it. I'm sure there's lots of tutors that's available, but I need to run. Sorry. And thank you everyone for attending. I hope you have a good day.
Do you have your
Thank
email?
Yes, right. Let me do my email here.
Type it out. I think I should contact you with it.
Yes, please contact me. And I have an unanswered question. If you would like, please send me your email so that I can contact you, or send me something in Slack. I'm in IVC Slack, so I will reach to you. But goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Triani. And now here we will have a short break, I guess, 15 minutes before the next session about student presentation, which will be explained by Dr. Lucky Puspitarini.